Hello, I'm Karen Footman from School for Heroines. Welcome to this mini masterclass today, 3 ways to stop feeling scattered and to find your own centre of gravity. Now, if you're feeling or have ever felt scattered in focus, often this happens because we've lost the intention behind what we want to create and we are dealing at the very much at the task level of what we're doing. So something doesn't feel right, or perhaps you're procrastinating and you're finding that actually the big stuff, the stuff that scares you, you're just not taking those steps and you're doing the small stuff instead. Giving yourself some sort of sense of comfort about that, but really knowing you're not tackling the things that you really need to be tackling, whether that's in your business or in your life somewhere. Feeling some sense of procrastination. Or maybe if you're sabotaging yourself by simply prioritizing dramas that are coming up, urgent issues that need handling, presenting themselves for you to deal with, bills that perhaps need to be paid. Often it presents as financial stress, or presents as other people's dramas kind of taking over. And you find yourself, as a result of that, stepping back into your comfort zone and again playing small, then this audio today, this is for you. I want to invite you to notice that these are simply opportunities for you to learn, and I'm going to share with you now 3 ways that you can overcome them. So the first is to really allow yourself to experience this feeling of being scattered, honor it, and at the same time, rather than indulge yourself in it, be willing to be curious about it. What is it trying to teach you? Because everything we experience is an opportunity for us to learn, I believe. And when we're feeling scattered, it's a great opportunity to tell us that things have changed for us and we need to honour the fact that things have changed. So first of all, simply allow yourself, just take a deep breath, take the pressure off, allow yourself and be curious to sort of notice what parts of you are coming forward for wanting to be expressed. The second thing then, having allowed ourselves to experience, given ourselves permission to experience this feeling of being scattered and honour it, is to notice whether what we really need is whether what we're really being invited to do is to create a new vision for ourselves. I say this to illustrate what's often happening is we're comprised, I believe, loving parts we need to cultivate, and they're very clear about our intention. They only want what's going to create joy for us in our lives. And then we're also challenged by frightened parts who react to circumstances, they react to dramas, and they put us in an unresourceful space, if you like. So first of all, distinguishing between those two things is kind of important, but more especially important when we think about the role they play as we move towards the vision that we want to create. So maybe you've got a big vision for your business or your career, and you're quite focused on what it means to achieve that. And then you find that parts of yourself present themselves for expression. Maybe they invite you to pay attention to your energy. They want you to slow down. Maybe they want you to pay attention to personal relationships. And you find yourself feeling conflicted because you've got this vision and yet this other stuff's coming up for you. It's getting in the way. That's an invitation, in my experience, to realign yourself and simply create a new vision for yourself, because it's simply demonstrating expression in your growth that the vision you set for yourself in the past simply needs updating, and it needs updating to reflect these parts coming forward. If they're more loving part, the more loving they are, of course, the bigger part they need to play. And if they're frightened, we need to kind of challenge and get underneath what is it that's being challenged within you that needs expression and needs bringing into your vision. But simply notice the fact is that your old vision doesn't fit you anymore, and a new healthy one that acknowledges these parts coming forward would be much more suitable and much more supportive of your well-being. So the sooner you start to pay attention to that, the better. And the third is, once you've allowed your new vision to start to emerge, you can allow that to lead your choices, and that of course is going to make you feel better. And a way of kind of getting that into the muscle, if you like, is to develop empowering practices for yourself. not as a sort of rigid regime, more as wholehearted, gently empowering practices that are good to raise your integrity level and will help you to find your own sense of center and a new sense of gravity for yourself. So the kind of things I'm talking about are speaking your truth, perhaps going deeper with your family, being more transparent about how you really feel, trusting your intuition, examples for me. And a third one is perhaps creating space alone for yourself to hear yourself. So trusting your own judgment and trusting the messages, trusting the parts of you that are coming forward for expression. Now, I'd love to hear from you if you're having challenges finding your sense of gravity. So if you are and you'd like a conversation with me, then I'd urge you to contact me for a strategy session, and you can find the link to that on my homepage. If you simply want to share your empowering practices that you've discovered you've got, then that would be great, because obviously other people would love to learn from you, I'm sure. So please share them on this blog, and we'd love to hear from you. So yeah, so don't stay stuck. If you want help, please reach out for it. And in the meantime, enjoy feeling scattered and enjoy the fact that it shows that you're growing and developing, and enjoy this opportunity to create new visions, new futures for yourselves that are more fully expressive of who you are becoming. Until next time, bye.